And I'm delighted to welcome the current Betfred World Matchplay Champion. It is Rob Cross. Rob, thanks for joining us. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm keeping well, keeping busy at home, and sort of very thankful at the minute that the darts are back on the scene with the summer series this week, last week, and the match play coming up now. So good times to look forward to, really.
We'll touch on all of that, but let's just rewind to last year. What did it mean to lift the Betfred World Matchplay Trophy?
I have to admit, just the feel of the Betfred match play, and Taylor obviously dominated it, and he was one of my heroes as I was coming through when I was 15, and I remember watching him lift it. It's probably like with winning the Worlds, the difference with winning the Worlds, I never quite enjoyed it, but the match play, I made sure I enjoyed it. It was amazing, and it's always been one of them things. Like, I go to the venue, we play for the tournament and stuff, and the match play. You always want to win. You always want to win that, and it's. Look, I joined a illustrious group last year by winning, and sort of 4 players have ever won the Worlds and the match play. But no, it's just an incredible trophy to win. It's definitely, for me, it's the second highest one, obviously, and it's massive. Changes everything.
Yeah, you mentioned that elite group. There's only 4 of you: Michael Van Gerwen, Gary Anderson, yourself, and Phil Taylor, who've ever done the double. Did that make it more special?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I had a bit of a drought and all before winning the match play last year, so there was a lot of pressure on me to deliver and stuff, and things went my way. But you can't beat the crowd in the tournament. I think it's one of the best crowds in the world, and just for me, the match play, just the arena and everything, and that trophy's just sort of, it means so much. It was incredible to lift it.
And you were involved in one of the greatest ever matches in the World Match Play. That semi-final, you were 15-9 against Daryl Gurney. So what did you think? Right, I'm going home, or I'm just going to keep going and keep going? And you won, what, 8 consecutive legs?
Yeah, I think it was a weird one, really, because I wasn't playing as well as what I had done in the tournament, and I had a bit of a low period. But it's always just take one leg at a time, and that's all I was thinking: win this leg, and then the next leg, break that leg. And as I started to get into it, I have to admit, I got to sort of 15-12, and I thought, I'll win this. And it was crazy how a game in 20 minutes has changed. I think that's probably my best comeback in my career. And what a time to do it with an illustrious trophy like that and going on to win it. It meant the world to me. Really did.
Well, it's one of the greatest comebacks ever, certainly at the World Match Play. Did it help psychologically that he was always 2 off the target? You got him stuck, hadn't you, at 15? Did that help?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you're on the hill and you need that one more leg, I think, yeah, we can all push and we can all find that one big leg. And especially Daryl, because he's a great dart player. But having that too, and look, you can be so close but so far, as we see. And it was just a focus thing for me, start hitting doubles and go up there and just run away with the legs. I have to admit, I did get the 15-all, and I thought to myself, right, I've got it now. It's in my hands now. It's mine to lose. And lucky for me, I put it away and obviously get the win. And just fantastic emotions after that game, really.
And you got off to a flyer in the final. You were 9-0 up. So that meant what? You won 17 legs on the bounce in that semi-final and the first 9 legs of a final. Yeah,
it was a weird situation, actually. I remember sort of standing there, and I think I was 7-8-0 up at the time, and I'm thinking to myself, he's going to start playing in a minute. He's going to start hitting doubles, and the way it worked out, 9-0, it was a nice lead. Obviously, he started to peg me back later, but it was a nice lead. It made me comfortable. It got me familiar, and I just settled down and just played darts, and that's the way you want it.
He came back at you though, didn't he? You know,
fair play, 9-0. Yeah, a lot of people would have just said I can't win. But Michael, he has this ability to grind results too. He's a bit like myself when you're in a losing situation. And I thought he played tremendous, especially the second half of the game. But I think the 9-0 for me, the bird had already flown, and I knew I was in control, and I just had to sort of hold my own throw from there on. But it was just incredible. It was an incredible night, an incredible week, really. Probably one of the best weeks of my life.
And how did you feel when that final double went in. Was it double four, if my memory is right?
Yeah, double four. So I chased it around a little bit. I can remember it was weird because I'm pretty sure I hit it last dart in hand, or second to last dart. So when it left my hand and I thought myself, it's in. I've just won the match plan. I'm not even looking at the dartboard where the dart's hit. You get that feeling and you get that touch and you get that feel. So and I thought to myself straight away, I've done it. I've lifted something. What I've really, it's always been an ambition, look, to be world champion, but the world match play special, and I've always wanted to do that. It's the second highest ranking event in the calendar, and it's incredible. It really is. It's an incredible trophy, and the acknowledgement what you get off it's fantastic.
You had your family there that night. You had your sponsors there that night as well. You said you enjoyed it more than winning the World Championship.
Yeah, 100%. I think winning the world's probably come a little bit too early for me. I didn't really know what I was doing, and you don't really take everything in so fast. But with the match play, the next couple of weeks, I was on cloud nine, and I think we went to Australia. But your confidence, what runs through your veins by winning something like that and the competition like that, it was just amazing. And the pride what I had in myself by winning it, I'm very proud of myself.
And it's obviously going to be very different this year, which we'll touch on. But if you could retain a trophy, what would that mean?
I think it'd be everything again. I think it'd be more special than last year, really, because you're going that second time and to defend something. I actually believe I'm probably playing darts better than what I was last year, so that's a plus for me this year. But to win it again, it's sort of 2 times world match play champion. It says all it says. It's everything. I want to win it again.
Well, the very best of luck. But let's just talk about a few other things. Lockdown's obviously been very, very tough for you, and very, very sadly, you lost your granddad as well, Rob.
Yeah, it's very sad. Obviously, he was a massive part of my life. He's been with me forever. He's always helped me with my nan and stuff, and he'd be sadly missed. And probably without him, I wouldn't be the person what I am today. So I think people define you in life, and they show you a path. And it's quite weird because I've not said this before, but we went over the house and we was clearing things out, and he made like little scrapbooks of every all the cutouts in the papers and put them all together. And I didn't know about that, but it was special, very special.
Well, you know better than most, very sadly, then, that this virus can touch anybody, can't it?
Yeah, we're not immune. And the weird thing is, I think when he come down here, when he went in hospital, and the hospital said it was only a couple of days, you believe that they're coming back. I think the saddest thing with the virus, obviously, you can't, at the time, you couldn't go in and visit, you couldn't say goodbye and stuff like that. So it is very sad. And the way I look at it, I'm not the only person what would have gone through this. There's many other people. And what I would say, my heart goes out to them, because it's a weird time for everyone. And you just got to pull through, really. Stay strong.
Obviously, it had been treated in hospital. The NHS staff and the key workers have just done a phenomenal job during this, haven't they?
You know, they're amazing, absolutely amazing. How many people work for the NHS, and their bravery to go in there and look, this virus, you can't see it, you can't sort of identify it straight away. So it's just pure bravery, really. I think the only other thing what you could really compare it to, if you look at the people who went to fight in the World War II and World War I and all them, and it's heroic, and probably the country, it needed the NHS to stand up, and I think they've done everyone proud, and everyone should be so grateful, really, to what they've done. They risk their lives every day. They go in there, and it's incredible. I think it says a lot about the people, because they've obviously not thought about themselves, and they've done their job, and they thought about everyone else. It's a fair play, and incredible, just incredible.
And life is contrasting emotions. Obviously, very, very sad losing your granddad, but you got another child on the way as well, Rob.
Yeah, I got another little. Well, it's going to be a little boy, so I'm looking forward to that. So now we'll have 2 girls, 2 boys. Should be coming. I think Georgia's going to be induced on maybe the 14th or 2nd of August. So she's not too good in pregnancy. She's struggling walking now with CPD. So her pelvis comes out, but it's happy times and sort of having a little boy and stuff. I know it's going to sound silly. I'm gonna probably name him after my granddad. I know I'll put him in the middle there, and it's nice. We're probably looking to get some time and all with him. So at the start, so I think it's enjoyable. Life's looking up, and you have to be positive. And him coming, I need to earn another load of money because I've got to keep him.
And I've been told you've been doing a lot of work in your own house.
I have, yeah. I've been outside and I've been working. It's occupied my brain, in fairness. I think having something to do. So we've just done all new roads in and made the place look really nice now outside. Got that all sorted. I've had a new dark room put in, so now I don't have to practice in the house. So I can go outside now and I can just lose myself for a few hours, which are beneficial. But I enjoy doing some work. I always used to work and use my hands, and I think there is sometimes I do miss that because I like to be busy with my hands and I like to keep myself busy. But I have to admit, sort of 3.5 months was a bit too long. You're always looking forward to just going back to work, really play darts.
And how's the practicing been going?
Going really well, actually. Last week I had some really good games. I fluffed my lines here and there with a bit of time in last week too. Something to work at, but I was always going to have that bit of rust last week, and that's exactly what it was. I think I needed last week before the match play. Realistically, I'm practicing better than what I'm showing at the minute, and that's weird to say, but I'm in a good place. I've really put the work in, knowing that the match play is just around the corner. I've put the time in, and really now I believe I'm ready to win it again.
Not too bad. You reached a final against James Wade in the Summit Series. James Wade played very well in that final, but yeah, a 9-darter in the semi-final.
Yeah, a 9. We got a new set of darts now, so everything's changed. I think I'm going to have a new shirt for the match play, which would be nice. I've been playing with a new set of darts now for a couple of months, and they're going really well. Probably with this new set, I've never had so many 9-darters with this new set, honestly. I've probably, in a couple of months, I've probably hit 25 or 30. So, and it's nice to get that out actually on the game board like it was in a week. And I hope I can deliver one at the match play because that would be incredible too.
You mentioned early on how fantastic the crowd are in Blackpool. That is going to be weird, isn't it? No crowd at the match play.
Yeah, I think the only thing what consolidates you really is that everyone's got to deal with that. Everyone, no crowd and stuff, and we usually have, like the Blackpool crowd normally are incredible. They're in there and they're all darts fans. They all watch the games, and it's amazing really. But sort of going in there and not having no crowd. Obviously, we all know the circumstances and we understand it, but it's going to be a little bit weird. It's definitely going to feel a little bit different, but I just can't wait to get up on the stage and just start playing again because we've had no stage stuff for absolute months. So just to have them cameras on you and stuff, settle down and go out there and produce big darts in front of millions on TV. It's amazing.
Millions are going to be watching on Sky. So do you and your fellow players feel like, right, come on, after all that's gone on over the last few months, let's go and put a show on for them?
Yeah, definitely. That's what you want to do all the time. You want to play darts well. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it don't always work out. Sometimes you have to win ugly and you have to graft a game. But at the same time, every ambition to go out there and put the highest average what you can on, break records. And by doing that, everyone looks at that and watching from home and they go like that and they look at it and they think, wow, he's incredible. And that's what you want. That's what you really want. I think to be watched and get in front of the cameras and do really well. I think it's spectacular really to what we do. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And what do you know about your opponent on Sunday night? Is a debutant, Gabriel Clemens.
I played him German World Series. He beat me. I think he averaged 107. Gabriel, he's a great dart player. Very consistent, very solid on his own throw. I will have to play well to win. I have to admit, the only thing what I'm looking forward to is going over a longer distance. So obviously with the long distance, I really look forward to them. It's a first to 10 first round against him. And if you come out a little bit slow and you're a little bit edgy, you've got time to make it up. So, but back to Gabriel, he's an amazing dart player. He's done really well since he's been on tour. And I wish him all the best. But yeah, I've got to get myself ready and win.
Do you just want to get going now, Rob?
I'm eager. I'm very eager. I have to admit, I've probably not felt this way in a fair while with darts. Being at home, having the 3.5 months off, I've managed to achieve loads and do what I wanted to do here. But I just can't wait to get back to it. I've got that buzz back. I've got that fire in my belly again, and that's all I want to do is play darts.
And obviously, when you do walk out on Sunday night, there's going to be a lot of emotions running in your head. You'll be thinking about your granddad as well, and you'll be walking out as the reigning champion, the Betfred World Matchplay reigning champion.
It's just that there. It's illustrious. It's just when you're announced that and you're walking on that stage, it really sort of hits home then. But we look to write another book again and win again. I have to admit, the match play probably will feel a bit weird because I always took my nan and granddad to that one, elder years, and every year I've played it, they've come. So it's going to feel a little bit weird, but we're going to make him proud.
Well, Rob, on behalf of the sponsors, you've been a fantastic champion this year, and really sorry to hear about your granddad, and a very, very best of luck at the World Match Play next week.
Thank you very much.